Hide your Hellcats, everyone, because we have not one, not two, but 10 inmates from New Orleans have broken out of prison, crossed the highway, and hit the streets, probably coming to a local Popeyes near you. This is absolutely crazy. I think they've caught one person so far, but let's get into it.
Good afternoon, all. I am Major Stephanie Minter Gibson, and I oversee the Crime Victims Unit for the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office.
Why did they go up? Why did they let her wear them dumb glasses? You were supposed to be a major in the police department, not Darkwing Duck. What is going on? Are we living in a simulation or something? Oh my goodness.
Once I was notified about the escapees, I immediately gathered a team of experienced staff and we started calling victims and survivors just to make sure that they are aware of what was going on and that they are safe.
Why did she wear those glasses? You're going on, this is going to be national news, and you put on your Darkwing Duck glasses to let us know that you notified the victims that these people escaped from jail. Did she have a cape on when she did that? This is crazy. Let's keep it going.
Superintendent, we know that these inmates went missing around sometime after midnight. The sheriff's office didn't find out until 8:30 this morning. The public was not notified until sometime after 10 o'clock this morning. How crucial is time to, number one, recapture these individuals, but also to alert partner agencies as well as the public to be on the lookout for these
Well,
people?
that's why I'm here. So I only learned about it as well. And I spoke with the sheriff, and she was going to be doing her media response, was we wanted to give her that opportunity to do so. And I understand that she has, but we were not going to wait. So
Now, if you look closely, they broke out of a bathroom, and apparently they have a sign on there that says "Too Easy." So I don't know if that's exactly how they initially got out, but I mean, that's what they're saying. They even wrote a note that said "Too Easy." How the heck did they cut through all that drywall? And there, you would think there would be rebar in there, but their next stop when they get caught is a supermax prison. And they're never going to get out of there. This is ridiculous.
when we learned about it, we knew the immediacy to at least inform the public. Even if we didn't have pictures ready and all of the names ready, we didn't have that either. But we need to let our public know. Again, if you see something and you feel that it's not, a hunch is okay, folks, you just call us and we're going to check that out.
Do you feel
If you're not a criminal and you're black in New Orleans, stay your ass inside until they catch all these people. Because especially if you got facial tattoos, when you look anything similar to one of these people, expect for someone to think that you're one of these people. That's why you should never get facial tattoos. This is crazy.
she should have notified sooner?
You know something, we'll deal with that at another time, but we are working collaboratively as we always have. But we, wanted to immediately notify our public because we knew that these escapees would be in our city.
Is it concerning to you that you all were not notified until 10:30 when they knew about this at an 8:30 head count?
Of course, it's concerning. Of course it is. But these are things that we can work out. The issue is more immediate than are we concerned. The issue is, but it's unlikely.
How are you all able, NOPD, able to apprehend that one escapee who is in custody?
If I'm not mistaken, it was through a camera. Is that right? Now, y'all, we have
They wouldn't even need facial recognition cameras to find these guys if people would have been doing their rounds last night. So I'm thinking, hey, is somebody involved on the inside with this? Is there someone that was not doing their job? Because if they didn't find out till 8 hours later, that means no one was walking around checking to make sure people were in their cells. Which you see movies and all this sort of stuff, you assume that people are going around doing rounds every night to make sure that no one has broken out of jail. But apparently not. Apparently that's not the case. Now, I have heard crazy stories of correctional officers sleeping with the inmates. So they could have had a relationship with one of the female correctional officers. Said, you know what? I'm going to go take a nap in the car while you guys break out of this jail, this prison. And next thing you know, 10 dudes, some of them have the highest charges you could imagine. Oh, I can't even say it on YouTube, but people are in jail for unaliving people, some of these guys. And they're all out roaming free right now, looking for Hellcats and fried chicken and to commit more crimes. Who knows what egregious things they've been up to since they've been out. And it probably would have never happened if people were checking, or they at least could have found out earlier than an 8 hour time difference. And then the public didn't get notified for another 2 hours after that. That's a 10-hour gap. People could have been driving and walking right past these people. If I had a friend that went to jail, went to prison, which I do have people that I grew up that are in prison. If you broke out and you come to my house, I'm calling the police on you. Yeah, come on in, come on. Stay right here for just a second. Let me order you some chicken. I'll be right back. I'm calling the cops. You're not about to get me caught up. And don't come to my house.
Through Project NOLA, the cameras do have facial recognition technology. I'm not going to get into it other than to tell you this is the exact reason why facial recognition technology is so critical and is well within our boundaries of the ordinance here, because we are allowed to use facial recognition technology in an event just like this, okay? And so we are already using our technology to leverage and help us, and I believe that was how we got an identification.
Well, like I said, you wouldn't have to use that or be worried about any of that. The people that were working last night would have done their jobs. But here we are with 10 guys on the loose. I think they've caught one by now. And who knows what could happen in the time period of them looking for the rest. This is a massive fail by this prison in New Orleans. Absolutely massive fail by the police department. They just need to be worried about getting these people to do their jobs at night. And man, how long did it take them to cut that hole in there, in that jail cell? Are they not even going inside and looking in there? Are they just walking around? Like, this is ridiculous. People are in there taking their jobs with no amount of seriousness at all. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. If you guys have a Hellcat, hide it right away. And drop a comment down below. You're watching Unexplained Outlook. Hopefully, everyone will get caught. Hopefully, no additional lives will be lost. Hopefully, no additional crimes will be made. Hopefully, these guys are just laying low and will end up getting caught by the time the weekend is over. We don't need these guys in the club dancing and drinking and committing more crimes. I'll catch you guys in the next one. You're watching Unexplained Outlook. Peace.